Hello everybody and welcome back. Here's the second battle. It's an OU custom made team that I made. It's a Sandstorm team. So therefore I send up my Tyranitar to bring up the Sandstorm. He hits me with the hidden power fighting, which takes a decent amount of damage, but I hit him with my pursuit, so he will eventually faint due to the Sandstorm. Regain life with the leftovers, and his Latios fainted. Next he sends out his Weezing. I bring back Tyranitar and send out my Ferrothorn. He hits me with the Will-O-Wisp to burn me, but that's no problem because Ferrothorn pretty much just there for defensive purposes. He brings back his Weezing, and I send out some, I believe, some Stealth Rocks. Yep, to damage his team as he keeps switching out. Keeps getting hurt by Burn, but fortunately he has leftovers. I send out my Tyranitar to deflect the Fire Blast because I knew he was going to come out with the Fire Blast. And here's Sandstorm. Brings out his Weezing. I hit him with Stone Edge, which unfortunately misses because I was hoping he would stay in, but he's too smart for that, obviously. So I take out my Tiny Teen. I send out my Ferrothorn again because I knew he was coming out with the Will-O-Wisp. And we can just bring him down, whittle him down slowly with the Sandstorm. He brings out his Gliscor, thinking that I'm going to hit him with my Power Whip, but no, I use Thunder Wave, which is unfortunate since he is ground type and it doesn't affect him at all. He uses his Stealth Rocks, and now I use Leech Seed so I can sap some of his life away and slowly heal myself. He brings back his Gliscor, and I send out Venusaur. He sends out his Venusaur. I hit him with a Power Whip, which is unfortunate. It only takes 6 damage, but it wasn't going to do much anyway with his Gliscor. But that's all I could really do at the moment. So I sent out my Garchomp, hopefully so I can get some Swords Dance up and to deflect his hidden power. I'll bring up some, think I'm going to bring out some Swords Dances to power up my Garchomp, because right now he's pretty much my sweeper on this team. Everyone else is just there for defensive blocking purposes. So I just do double Swords Dance to bring up my attack. He Will-O-Wisp me, brings down my attack with his burn, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Next, I Swords Dance some more to make up for that burn that he gave me, and now I think I hit him with the Dragon Claw, I'm guessing, because I can't hit him with the Earthquake since he has Levitate. Yep, it does a decent amount of damage, but not as much as I wanted to. It uses Clear Smog to get rid of my attack, which is unfortunate, so now my attack is half of what it normally is. I try to get him with another Dragon Claw, but this time it only takes 13% of his damage. And I never knew that Weezing had Pain Split, so that's very unfortunate on that part. And he just slowly whittles me down with the burn. And I think I hit him with the Dragon Claw, yep. And with Gliscor's high defense, it doesn't really do as much as I want. I hit him with another Dragon Claw. At this point, I'm just trying to take as much damage as possible and just use Garchomp as death fodder at this point. So he takes out my Garchomp, which is unfortunate because he's pretty much my only offensive weapon on this team. I send out my Cloyster to deflect any ice attacks he may have. I hit him with the Ice Shard, hoping that he'll stay in, but of course he's not going to. But I sent out my Dust Noir, and I believe I try to burn him with a Will-O-Wisp at this point. Let me see if that works. No, I use Pain Split to heal my life to complete health. And then next, I think I use Substitute or Will-O-Wisp. I'm not particularly sure. Oh, I use Will-O-Wisp to bring his attack down. Makes sense. That way he can't get rid of my next sub that and one attack. So next, I know I sub up in order to get my Focus Punch off. There's my Substitute. It brings me down 14% health, but that's okay. Ooh, Crunch did more than I expected. I thought it only took 20% damage, but guess not. Well, that's because he lowered my defense with his Crunch attack, so it seems explanatory. I try to heal more of my life up with Pain Split, but unfortunately my defense is so low that I can't survive the Crunch. And the Snorlax is still out there. I could have used Focus Punch, would have helped a lot. Now I use Shuckle just to take down Snorlax, but unfortunately he uses his Rest. which heals up all his life. So at this point in time, I just keep Shuckle out there, and I think I use Rest. Yep, I use Rest to heal up my life as well. He's whittled down with Sandstorm. He's still asleep. He uses Rest again, which doesn't do anything because he's already asleep. I'm going to hit him with a Snore, which only takes 1% of his life. But Shuckle has such low attack that I expected that from him. But he wakes up again and tries to use Sleep Talk, and it fails since he wakes up. I use Snore again just to whittle him down even more slowly. That 1% damage could make a difference in the end. You never know, guys. So at this point I use Toxic to whittle him down even faster, because that's all Shuckle does is Toxic, Protect, and just sleep. He's pretty much just a stall character, stall Pokemon on my team. But he's very effective if you know how to use him correctly. At this point in time, I just keep using Protect and Rest in order to whittle Snorlax down with his Toxic. It's going to take a while, because like I said, Shuckle's just a stall character on my team because of his high defense and special defense, and since his attack and special attack aren't really that high, he's not really any use besides that. Still has Snorlax, so he knows this is not going anywhere. I switch out my Shuckle because I understand the same point. I bring out my Ferrothorn, which is very fortunate that he sent out his Venusaur, because Venusaur can't really do much to... Oh wait, yeah, it's hitting Power Fire. Never mind. I didn't expect that coming from that Venusaur, so that's very unfortunate. I bring out my Cloyster to use Ice Shard to take him out with one shot, which it does, fortunately, since Ice Shard attacks first. I use Toxic Spikes in order to poison his other Pokemon, since his Ferrothorn is already out. It can't nullify the Toxic Spikes. So therefore, whenever he switches out Pokemon, they're going to be poisoned. Or what? I think I sent out another Toxic Spikes. Or do I use Rapid Spin? Yeah, I use Rapid Spin to get rid of the Stealth Rocks. So my team is not hurt anymore. I switch back to Tyranitar, so I can hit him with the Stone Edge and feint Snorlax, which I think I do at this next turn. No, I use Pursuit just in case he switched, which he did. And he brings out his Gliscor, which is okay because I have Ice Beam on this Tyranitar. And so I just stay in, he subs up, I use Ice Beam to get rid of his sub. And he roosts up, I use Ice Beam again, but nope, Para-Hacks, unfortunately, or that Gliscor would have been fainted. Uses Ice Fang, it does absolutely no damage, well 14%, but that's still little. Ice Beam takes quadruple damage, so therefore it faints the Gliscor. Right now we're even at 3 Pokemon each. He brings out Weezing. This Pokemon was a pain in the butt this entire match. I don't know why he was. He shouldn't have been, but he was. But fortunately I take him out with a Tyranitar eventually. Pain Splits again to hell his life, but Stone Edge takes a decent amount of damage, but not as much as I wanted. I think he used Pain Split again. Yep, and I used Stone Edge. Oh no, Pursuit. Why did I use Pursuit? I don't know why. I should have just taken him out with Stone Edge, but I expected him to switch out to, I don't know, to a different Pokemon. I wasn't expecting him to stay in, but there's the Stone Edge that I should have used the first time around to get rid of that Weezing. So he brings out Ninetales because he really has no other options to get rid of that Sandstorm. I was going to use Stone Edge on him and feint him with one shot, but nope, Ninetales held Solar Beam, which makes sense since the Ninetales has Drought, and so Solar Beam will only take one move to charge up. So I bring in Shuckle because that's pretty much my only choice at this point, and the rest of the Pokemon I believe I take out with this measly little Shuckle for the rest of the match by just whittling down with Poison and Protect. So that's all I really got for you guys. Just hope you enjoy this video. Click a like and subscribe if you enjoyed all these matches, and I'm pretty sure I'll have more for you in the future. I've got 3 others waiting for this week. So you guys better subscribe so you can see all the ones. So you can see all the ones I have left in store for you, and just watch the rest of Smash, and I hope you enjoy.